going to make and test a conjecture. Our problem says numbers such as 3, 4, and 5 are consecutive integers. Make and test a conjecture about the sum of any 3 consecutive integers. So what you'll do is you'll make up some. They've got to be consecutive, they've got to be integers, and we're going to look at the sum of it and then use inductive reasoning to try to figure out what's going on here. So let's start off with the one they gave us. 3 plus 4 plus 5. If you add those together, you get 12. Okay, I see nothing yet, but I've got to test some more. Let's do 7 plus 8 plus 9. All right, so if we add those together, we get 24. Okay, let's try another set. Maybe 10 plus 11 plus 12. And by the way, numbers, just testing the smaller ones may help you not have such big numbers to add and such. Let's see, 10, 11, and 12. What's that? 33. All right, another one, maybe 16 plus 17 plus 18. And let's see, that would be 51. All right, do we see any kind of pattern here? Sometimes they're not that obvious and you really have to dig in, but let's make this observation. And don't pay attention to these because these are not any kind of, they're just random numbers that was chosen. But if I look at each of these individual numbers with this 12, this 24, and this 33, this 4, this number in the middle here, if I multiplied it by 3, I would get 12, right? And this 8, if I multiplied him by 3, I would get 24. And this 11, I'm seeing it, 11 times 3 is 33. 17 times 3 is 51. So it looks to me like we're taking the middle number and multiplying it by 3. So if I had to come up with a conjecture, I might say the sum of any 3 consecutive integers is 3 times the middle number or the second number. I really do need to check for a counterexample. A counterexample is when you can just do one example that would make that wrong. And I could deal with some, since it says integers, I could try even some negative numbers. Sort of like, let's try this one, -1 plus 0 plus 1. Now those are consecutive, and if I add those up, I get 0, and 0 times 3 is 0, so I was checking to see would it work, and yes, 0 times 3 is 0, so that one works with a negative number. Let's try like 100 plus 101 plus 102. Let's see, is it 3 times the middle number? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 03. Yes, 303 is the 101 times 3, so it does seem to work. So here's my conjecture. The sum of any 3 consecutive numbers is 3 times the second number.